Hey, Darren Spain here with another Fortadpays strategy and review for 2016. And I haven't done a lot of these videos because I was concentrating on another rev share program. Every time I say this, I always say total, but it's triple threat. I've been concentrating on that, getting that to up to $100 a day and steady. So that's where that is. I was able to actually do that in 40 days or so, starting with about $500. So it worked out perfectly. But I neglected the mother of all revenue sharing advertising platforms, and that's this Fortadpays. I mean, this thing is solid, and I neglected that, but I really didn't because it's all part of my strategy. If you've been watching my videos in either Triple Threat or Fortadpays, you know my strategy is to um, build up any of these advertising revenue sharing companies to where we eventually we're taking a portion of our earnings and putting them into paid advertising. At least that's my strategy. That's what I think is a strong strategy to pursue, is to take part of your earnings and put it into paid advertising and allow that paid advertising to grow, and always taking 30% or so of your profits and putting it back into paid advertising. That's just my strategy. Some people just do free advertising. That's perfect. That's fantastic. But I think the best business model for me is to do paid advertising or do free advertising methods. What I'm doing now here on YouTube and that type of thing. You can't beat free. But then to turn the revenues that you make from your profits, take those revenues that you make from your profits and put them back into the business in the form of advertising, because that's a tried and true method throughout the centuries of business, is to pay some kind of strategy avenue to have people come to your business. That's just tried and true, so that once you get that portion going, and you're taking 30% of your profits, which could be $3,000, $10,000, could be whatever it is, and putting it back into the business and growing your business. That's my strategy. But let's get to back to Fortadpays. I got some very good news for you. I'm going to put you in a position, if you decide that you want to take try this revenue sharing platform, Fortadpays. Be a very good decision. But if you do decide to do it, I'm going to put you in the best possible position to succeed, because you're going to be rubbing elbows with some of the top performers in the business, in the revenue sharing, advertising revenue sharing business. These guys and girls and gals, they know what they're doing. And I'm going to put you in a position that you can rub elbows with them, learning from them. And that's going to be to join our group. And it's called a leadership group for Fortadpays. Um, and there'll be a link in the description of this video so that you can come on board and take a look at that. Okay? It's going to be perfect. You're going to get in there. You're going to see that there's some leaders in there. Some of these guys they're bringing in 10 to 12, 15 people a day into Fortadpays. They're able to do it into anything they want, but they're in Fortadpays. And if you come on board in Fortadpays, you're going to be learning from these guys, okay? These leaders that are doing this type of thing. You want to learn from them, because if you can put X amount of dollars into Fortadpays and start your business off with Fortadpays, and then learn how to attract um, other members into your business, you're going to be successful in this. And let me show you why. Before I show you my back office of Fortadpays, which is nothing, it's not impressive at this point, but it will be, because now my attention is going to be focused on here. I did what I needed to do with Triple Threat. I know how to work these advertising programs. So I did what I had to do there. It took me about 40 days to get to $100 a day. Now I'm going to focus my attention on Fortadpays and show you that I'm going to be able to do it here also. But let's take a look at this. This is why, and you've probably seen this in some of my earlier videos. This is why I chose Fortadpays. This is why we all choose it, because it's the number one advertising platform out there, barring none. If you really look at the what's behind the scenes or under the hood of Fortadpays, you'll understand why. And this is a little old graphic I have up here, but I want to show you what it's all about. First of all, you only have to serve 4 ads a day. Now, in other advertising programs, you have to serve 10, 15, 20, sometimes up to 30 ads per day in order to be in a position to take part in the revenue sharing. Okay, so this particular program, Fortadpays, you only have to do 4. Okay, very, very good. And let me tell you this, their website is super fast. You go in there and you look at these advertising. I say take advantage of that, because there's a couple of times I looked at the advertising and I saw something I liked, and I actually clicked on advertising and went to it and pursued it and got involved in whatever, what it was that they showed. So the advertising platform does work, but the website at Fortadpays is just quick. It moves along. They got their stuff together. Okay. Now, you can take cash out up to $3,200 a day. Now, they changed that a little bit. They're working on some things. I think it's about $1,000 a day, but $1,000 a day is $1,000 a day. Okay, it's temporary at $1,000 a day, just because they're working on some stuff. But it used to be up to $3,200. It was $800 4 times a day. They're working on some things with their back office and stuff, so it's $1,000 a day right now as the time of this recording, but I'm sure it's going to be more than that eventually. But $1,000 a day is 350 something, $360,000 a year. So when you get there, you're happy anyway. Okay, so at number 3, I'm saying it has over 80,000. Like I said, this is old, but if we pull this down a little bit, let me see if I can find where it is. Well, let me pull it to the side, and you'll be able to see as I bring this up. It's over 150,000 members strong now. Okay, this is in Spanish here, and you know how to work this program. You've been through my other videos, but 150,000 members. Okay, when I first started doing this, it was only 80,000. That was a couple of months ago. Now that it's almost doubled to 150,000 members. Okay, so the business is strong. Okay, you're not gonna have to worry about a fly-by-night business that might go down in a couple of months. This has been around for a long time. It started in 2014, so it's almost 2 years old. So it's been around. It's been through the ups and downs of these revenue sharing companies. Okay, they don't use PayPal, so you don't have to worry about the whole PayPal thing. I think they use Payza and a few other ones, but I'm part of Payza. I do it through Payza, and I don't have any problems with Payza. It's almost paid instantly with Payza, so you don't have to worry about that. So it was founded in 2014, almost 2 years old now, and they've been through all of the problems. So this is another fantastic reason why Fortadpays is one of the best programs out there you can get involved in if you want to make some money. Okay. The next thing, number 5, and the last thing I'm going to show you here, is that it's a 50-50 cash repurchase balance. And some people may look at that as negative, because there's another powerhouse rev share company out there that lets you take all of the money out if you want. Okay, they're going through their own problems now, and I'm not going to mention any names of what the company is, but they're going through their own problems. But when you have a company that does a 50-50 cash repurchase balance, and Triple Threat does the same thing, it allows more money to stay in the system. Okay, so it just makes the system a lot stronger, and that's what you want. You want the system to be strong so that it stays afloat, it stays going, and that's what Fortadpays does for you when they do this 50-50 cash repurchase balance. It's perfect. The other thing that I didn't mention here is that the structure for the commissions is perfect. It's almost like a multi-level marketing structure. Okay, it's 10 levels deep, and I don't know all of the levels. I know it's 8% on the first level. So the person that you bring in, it's 8% that you're going to make from them, and then the people that they bring in, you're going to make a certain percentage from them, and people that they bring in, you're going to make a certain percentage from them. So it goes all the way down the line here. So it's like a multi-level marketing type of system that you're making commissions on. And believe me, some of these guys are making $2,000 and $3,000 worth of commission per day with Fortadpays. Just the commission, not the revenue sharing part. So this is just a perfect company for you to get involved in. And I'm going to show you in a few minutes our Facebook group that I want you to get involved in. I want you to go ahead over there and take a quick peek at how to get involved. And make sure you message me so that I can, you have to ask the permission to get to join. Make sure you message me and let me know that you want to get in, and I'll get you in. Okay, I promise you, I'll get you in. All right, so let's go over to, after saying all of that, I'll push this to the side. Let's go over to my site here, and I think I showed you a little while ago what the site was all about. Let me go over here. I'm losing my train of thought a little bit, but as I move stuff off the screen and stuff. But anyway, we're here over at my site, okay, or my back office of Fortadpays. So we're here, and basically, I started this thing out with like $100 and something, and I didn't pay any attention to it. Now I did sponsor some people, but I took the money out of here and built another company, my other rev share company, just to get that up to $100 a day. And my strategy now is to take $30 a day and to put into Fortadpays and build that up, okay? Because we want to get that up to, well over $100 a day. We want to actually max this out if we can. Okay, so I started out probably a couple of months ago with just $140. I now have over $540 worth of rev shares, or rev ad packs, as we call them now, ad packs, and and I didn't do anything. I put the money in there. As long as I continue to surf my 4 ads per day, and as long as I continue to use the balance to repurchase, this is what happens, okay? Everybody makes money in this business. It's not a lot here, but I guarantee you in the next month or so, it will be a lot, okay? So that's that for now. I just wanted to show you quickly what that's all about. But what I really wanted to do is to come over here and show you what's happening in the leadership group. And I'm going to drop this down a little bit here. This is our Fortadpays, and people are really talking in here right now, but I'm going to try to hide that. And they're really talking in here right now because this is the leadership group. This is where you're going to learn how to sponsor people and get people into your Fortadpays. We're going to teach you what we're doing, okay? Whether it's videos that we're using or whatever strategy that the top leaders are using in Fortadpays and how they're bringing in so many people, we're going to show you exactly how to do that. All you have to do is message me, let me know that you want to get involved in this. There'll be a link in the description for you to go ahead and join. Go ahead and join. And this is the key here. I'm not worried about you joining Fortadpays leadership group and then getting sponsored under somebody else. That's fine, okay? I want you to feel comfortable with whoever it is that you want to be sponsored by. That's fine. I believe in the law of attraction. I believe that I will attract the right people who want to be under me, under my leadership, and hear what I'm doing and allow me to help them become successful. If that's not you, or if that's not me for you, and it's somebody else, that's fine. We're still in this thing together. We're going to be in this group together, and we're going to learn what we need to learn in order to be successful marketers on the internet, using Fortadpays as the springboard for what we want to do. And that's the way I look at it. I look at it as a springboard. Now, some people are, they're using Fortadpays as their livelihood, okay? They're using it as their livelihood, and I'm just bringing this down a little bit. They're using it as their livelihood, and that's fine. I plan to use it as a springboard to build my empire, okay? And that's what I'm going to be teaching. All right, so that's it for now. I'm not going to go into a lot of this. It's going on long enough, but Fortadpays, it's the way to go. There'll be a link in the description on how to get started. If you want to get started, message me. There'll be a link in the description to message me on Facebook, and I'll answer any questions that you have also, okay? That's it for now. I'm Darren Spain. I'll talk to you real soon, and I'll see you in the leadership group for Fortadpays. And when you're there, make sure you shout me out and say, hey, what's up, Darren? All right? Talk to you then. Bye for now.